Good ground and pound here. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Lands with the ground and pound. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Sandhagen's eye is closing up. Solid punch by him there. Oh, damaging knee to the head. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Good job. Misses with the right hand. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Tags him with that uppercut.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Sandhagen.
Nice.
Back to his feet. Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up once he gets to his legs. He's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hand blocked around his legs or his body.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Sandhagen. Just misses there with the left.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing?
Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss it, and when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that, and while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. Oh, he lands the spinning elbow up top. Such a blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a...
Oh, saved by the bell. The round is over. He got stunned by a massive shot just before the end of the round. So now he goes back to the stool, wobbly a little bit. We'll see if the corner can maximize these 60 seconds and keep his head in the fight. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round two. Push kick there to the body.
Dude getting active, lands another combination to the head.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Massive left hand.
just missed with the straight left hand. All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's going to secure it.
Oh, he's in real trouble now.
That's how you finish a fight. Oh, landed some big shots, too.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
3 minutes to go in round 2. That's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding. Well, missed on that one. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Oh, my goodness.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. Sandhagen's shot there is blocked. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taken to this cut. Easier said than done, though. He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
Did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
That was nice.
His right eye's closing up. Side control now. Sandhagen's back in side control. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arm stuck between the legs, he's now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Crowd fired up, so are we. Third and final round. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights that makes it so fun to sit right next to the octagon and call the action. Great punch landed with so much power.
So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see it cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage.
Out of range with that one. Oh, it seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut. And you see on that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent. And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Really anybody's fight here over the final 5 minutes.
He's got to try to finish here. Oh, no. There it is again. Look at that.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Relax and set it up. Be patient.
Could be the beginning of the end here.
Big right hand.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Just missing on the high kick there. Oh, great block there. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Oh, nice box. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Oh, nice level change.
Just over 2 minutes to decide it.
Great ground and pound by this man. Oh, nice.
Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
Sandhagen getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. Now trying to trap an arm. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
All right, side control now.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
45 seconds remain in the round. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing like, hey, this is my path. It's working. I'm going to stay on.
Stay in there, buddy. Recompose.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Sandhagen. Final 10 seconds of the fight. Sandhagen's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time, and you've got to gotta wonder. So the fight goes the distance, and man, did they entertain the masses. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Mario Bautista!
All right, nice job by him there, as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you got to go to the judges, leave no question, right? Be the person that is so dominant that you know you're getting your hand raised. He did exactly that tonight, and he gets a dominant decision.
Chevy. God rain down blessings that broke the levee. On my Libra scales, teaching these streets is heavy. Young Smokey prevailed, came from speakeasy to breathing weekly on beats, and now he be eating with kings in every city. I just can't get enough. Do it to the shit, look, hit it up, get it up. Show up at the club, we'll hit it up. Leaving this love in the minibus. You ain't got a front when you really up. Yeah. Kneeled and prayed that I would see the days look just like right now. Now we just can't pipe down. This is life now. They can't hold me down. Get in my way. They gon' know me now. Like the rest of Polly. I say, I'm with it. I'm with it. Stand on holy ground. Ever I lay. Ain't a thing can hold me down. Winning my race. I say, I'm with it. I'm with it. City champion, no sombrero. Les tengo borracho porque soy el modelo. Mi viejo despacho, studio en el ghetto. Nuevo apodo es Nacho, me cubren con el queso. Strong to the west coast, pull up on the west coast. Sweat on metro, now I'm looking for a car with electro. Hydraulics, baby like dale. Pray for a winner like daddy. Stay true and I got
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Benoit, God of War,
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
Star power, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett back on the proven ground here tonight, and with much fanfare as you hear the fans chiming in, it has been a tremendous rise to superstardom for Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. But let's not lose sight of the pre-UFC experience, right? Former Cage Warriors, featherweight champion. He has passed most of his UFC tests with flying colors to this point in time. Now the challenges get stiffer, but Paddy Pimblett's undeterred. He's ready to prove that he's not just a smiley face, he's not just a personality, he's also one of the best lightweights in the world. Pimblett going for the takedown, but unable to land. Watch the strike there, counters with a jab. Well, he's a BJJ guy, but he looked like a collegiate wrestler there. Early action, beautiful takedown, and now it's up to his opponent to make the adjustment.
He's going to have to make a lot of adjustments. He's the more well-rounded guy. He should be the one with the more complete skill set. He's got to stay at range if he wants to stay upright. Beautiful transition.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Ooh, it's tight. All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Making all these shots count. Pimblett's right back to the full mount here.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Bad man lighter. Who's got the bad man lighter? Fuck up the place now. Who's got the bad man lighter? Fuck up the place. Anywhere I dare feel funky. Anywhere my people they feel funky.
Blocker, and I've been cooking in the hot sun. When push come to shove, I'm a bad man. See you, yes, young king, we got one. See you when we eatin' and they food from the pot done. Tell the people hold them heads and eyes up so we can organize the youth to rise up. I'm not a colonizer, sympathizer. Me and all my franchises been survivors, sons and fathers meant for progress at all costs. Any minor setbacks is but a small cause. Not enough pressure for me to call the dogs off. I am more the spirit in charge than all y'all. So what is a messiah to a man? You can try and understand what's a lion to a lamb. I made history, then history began. Black excellence is what we consistently demand. Push your lighters up.
Who's got the bad man lighter? Fuck up the place now. Who's got the bad man lighter? Fuck up the place. Anywhere I dare feel funky. Anywhere my people they feel funky. They point the little fingers and they call me the bad man.
Well, as usual, the eyes of the mixed martial arts world are fixed upon Paddy, the Baddie Pimblett, when he competes. And anytime you're able to win when you're not at your best, as was the case in his win over Jared Gordon, that's a feather in your cap. Pimblett back on horse time.
Win. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. Paddy Pimblett gets the job done. But listen to this arena. Listen to the reaction that people give this young man when he steps from behind the curtain. This guy is a star. He has that star quality about him. But not only does he have that, he can fight. And ultimately, it's about winning fights. Paddy Pimblett does that in spades.
There are so many components to this Paddy Pimblett package, the accent, the persona, but this is a very talented mixed martial artist out to prove as much yet again tonight. Well, a lot of people think this man is a future UFC champion. I'm not going to go that far just yet, but in terms of putting together a modern-day mixed martial arts athlete into one package, this kid can do it all.
Yeah, because you watch what you say. Guys like me will just scream, this guy's a future champion, but your word holds value, so you won't do that. But every now and again, there comes a guy that seems to have it. This guy has it. This guy, when you look at him, you see a championship belt around his waist because he can do it all. He's got high-level wrestling, high-level grappling, high-level striking. He reminds me of Carl Usman.
Yeah.
There was no I wonder with Usman, it was when will it happen? This guy possesses that type of skill.
And he has sort of a championship aura, right? He walks into our fighter meeting, methodically managing his energy. Seems to be the total package. Obviously a perfect test for him right here, right now at this stage of his career. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Benoit God of War Saturday.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, well, it has been a rapid rise to UFC prominence for the Liverpudlian Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. Standing room only, capacity crowds when he fights. And as far as this matchup is concerned, a lot of people feel like he might be up against it. Pimblett does not want to hear that noise. He said if the fight goes to the ground, I am a much more willing and able grappler than any of you realize. And of course, if the fight's on the feet, I got the power and the speed advantage to put this guy away. Oh, nice left hook. Right on the button. Oh, lands another hook. Straight punch there again. Been there all night.
Beautiful shot lands the leg there.
All right, early action here, and a nice job by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter to close the distance and attain the clinch. He feels like this is a good range at which for him to be fought.
Well, John, you recognize that the BJJ fighter wants to be chest to chest so that he can use his grips and everything to try to get this fight to the...
I mean, technically, this would be a flying triangle if he could finish it here.
A flying triangle.
Oh, he's out of danger!
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Well-placed kick there by Pimblett. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Oh!
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, it's getting deep now, DC.
He's got a fight in his hands now.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense. Now he's going full mount. Great defense by the defensive fighter. Oh.
Postures. We might get a stoppage here. Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Pimblett.
Nice transition. Big ground and pound.
And now he's got the back. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Pimblett. Oh, he's going for his arm now.
It's tight. It's tight. look done. He loves to fight on.
Good work from the top here by Pimblett. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
All right, so that over. And how much more can he take?
Look at that. Recognize who's about to lose position.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Paddy Pimblett.
Gotta watch his neck.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. Oh, now he's in trouble.
That'll do it! What a fight. Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 53 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Paddy the Pimblett!
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
Catch me after Sunday service, disturbing the church's workers. Tell the deacon we ain't speaking, need money, his prayer's worthless. I can tell through my alertness, he's nervous about his purchase. Hey, in the name of Jesus, the reaper I serve is perfect. My guy higher than the skies, he fly over Earth's surface. Flying satellite height as I'm looking at Earth's circus. Keep your eyes on the prize and don't let the devil coerce you. Super grouping, gorilla glued up, toot up, cash couldn't lose it. Good gracious, motherfuckers really not dangerous. Any pussy that hit us will be facing a razor. Jamie for mayor, vote for the brain flayer. Be a spray the radar, down the raiders. Thing destined, the piggy dissection connection. Put necks in, gripping the flick tension. Upper rope, elbow to plexus. No mid smoke, upper smoke, only the lower making exceptions. Brooklyn, Lord bless us. Snipers at the nexus. Lifers come and check us, we next. They don't goddamn the game, it ain't fair. Thoughts and prayers. Shut the fuck up, put your hands in the air. Run the jewels. It's time!
Special feel in this arena tonight for more reasons than one, but of course the centerpiece is the former two-division UFC champion, the future Hall of Famer Conor McGregor, returning to the proving ground here tonight. He fought 3 times in 2016, just once in 2018. Everybody's excited to see what version of Conor McGregor shows up here tonight.
There are more Irish flags in the building than you'll find anywhere in the United States of America. And it's all for the notorious one. Conor McGregor has taken his country, put it on his back, and rode it to superstardom. He is a fantastic fighter, has really good takedown defense, which allows him to keep the fights on the feet where guys are always in danger. You're constantly in danger whenever you're fighting Conor McGregor, because the moment you attack, that counter left hand is like a piston, and he can shut your lights out with one strike.
Yeah, that McGregor counter left hand, truly one of the best weapons in mixed martial arts today. A master when it comes to movement and distance management, and also just rising to the occasion, right? When all eyeballs are on him, and you've experienced this as well, the ability on fight night to shine.
All the distractions, Conor is able to shut him out, and he goes into the octagon, is focused, and always gets the job done.
His 13-fight winning streak is no more, but Max Holloway still makes this walk here tonight as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world when it comes to pace, pressure, preparation, cardio. Few guys are going to be able to match what this morning is.
And he can do it all. He's got great ability to get back up once he's taken down. He has takedown ability, but it's the range and the distance management that makes Max Holloway such a problem for everyone at 145 pounds. He doesn't seem as though he's throwing 100% effort every strike. He's just touching you.
Right.
But the accumulation of damage that Max Holloway will put on you will make guys just fold in front of him, as we saw with Ortega and in both Jose Aldo fights.
He's a big featherweight. We have seen him compete at 155 pounds. He has said he wants to move up to welterweight before his UFC career is said and done. He wants a shot at the heavyweight champion. Don't hold your breath. Max Holloway set to fight the notorious Conor McGregor. Of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the notorious Conor McGregor. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Max Holloway.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, star power on both sides as we get things underway. Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway. They fought in Boston back in 2013. They run it back here tonight, champ.
Yeah, and you get excited about seeing the complete version of these two fighters. When those guys fought way back in Boston, they were kids. Both of them were developing. Today, we see two guys that have been UFC champions, two guys that have stood at the mountaintop and called themselves the king. Let's see now who gets the job done in fight number 2.
There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Nice defense there. Huge block. Oh, nice left hand there by Conor McGregor. He's still got it.
Yeah, he absolutely has it. He's one of those guys that understands distance management better than most fighters.
Well, few fighters manage distance as efficiently and as well as Conor McGregor, and there's that left hand finding its home early.
Oh, he does a great job of setting you up, man. You saw it in the Jose Aldo fight. The guy will just step back a little bit and bang, drops the
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh, big kick lands flush.
Nice jab by Holloway, yes.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. 3 minutes to go. Oh! Huge kick to the head.
Nice punch land.
Well, no denying that he rocked it. Big shots landed by him now. Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by McGregor. Oh, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Getting him out here.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Circling to his right.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
2 minutes now to go in the opening round. Oh, and there's a huge shot, finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Mix the body there. So 40 total strikes have landed for Max Holloway. Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there. Looking to land the right just out of range. All right, so there it is with the punch. One thing to have a reach advantage, another to employ. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Under a minute to go in our opening round. And there's that jab. His opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Oh, high kick.
McGregor's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Final seconds here of round one.
Beautiful level change. In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
All right, DC, here we go. Round two. How good is this? Max Holloway and Conor McGregor. Holloway gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Man, that Conor McGregor left hand is just an absolute piston, and it lands again.
It's like an atom bomb. Like he hits people.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Big left hand. Well, he hasn't thrown any strikes to the body so far in this fight, and he's making the job of his opponent easier. I think he's got to start mixing things up, throwing some shots to the body, because at least at this point, his opponent is only expecting shots up top. So 64 total strikes have landed for Max Blessed Holloway. And the connection rate pretty good, 44% accuracy tonight against Conor McGregor. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching forward, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Right hook attempt, that's a miss.
Stay busy. You control this.
Oh, nice right hand.
Heavy leather.
Not take too many of those.
Back to his feet. Oh, big shots here. Nice positional control here. Looking at her being stopped on the roll.
Holy smokes!
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway.
All right, so you heard it there from Buffett. Goes into the books as a TKO for Max Blessed Holloway, and I'm sure he'll be FaceTiming you Monday morning to celebrate. What a huge win.
Huge win for Max Holloway. John, you and I have spoken, and we have called his fights for years, and he's only getting better. But that activity, I mean, we have seen this guy throw so many punches over the course of a fight, and once again, it has proven to be so effective as his opponents just kind of melt in front of him, and he earns another massive TKO victory.
All right, congratulations to Max Blessed Holloway, likely coming back to a title fight near you in the not-too-distant future.
I'm about to take you to the floor. Make them understand I want it pure. I want more. I can understand they want more. Entertainer, yeah, I want more. Entertainer, yeah, I want more. I want more. I'm on war. I want more. I want more. We gon' make them tap out. It's a rap, fade to black when they pass out. See the schemes that you running, it's a glass house. Pull up to your front door with the mask out, yeah. See the crowd want more. Entertainer that costs more. Entertainer that costs more. I want more.
So here he is representing New Zealand and, of course, Nigeria. Enter the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. We've certainly enjoyed our time getting to know this young man in our fighter meetings. He has a high fight IQ. He's a thinking man's fighter. And obviously the physical skills jump off the film every time you watch.
Yeah, he's got it all. I mean, the guy has it all. And as you watch him walk to the octagon, he has a confidence and the air about him that many don't possess. He has always known he would become a champion of the world. He proved that he can do it. Now it's time to show whether or not he can do it again. Sometimes getting back is harder than getting there the first time. Let's see what Israel Adesanya can do to try to become the middleweight champion.
And certainly the discipline, the motivation, all that stuff is still there. And there was a definite intensity to him here during fight week. We'll see if he can channel that into the desired result tonight. So here he is, a man who needs no introduction. GSP, wildly popular, not just in his native Canada, but around the world. Many people, DC, believe, pound for pound, that George St. Pierre might be the greatest UFC fighter of all time.
He is one of the greatest fighters of all time. If there was an MMA Mount Rushmore, George St. Pierre would be on everybody's list of top 5 fighters of all time. Just an ability to mix everything together. He was truly the evolution of mixed martial arts. Wrestling, the striking to the grappling. He was a guy that did everything and did everything well, and it made the level of mixed martial arts raise because everyone was trying to catch GSP.
And I got good news right next to him on that Mount Rushmore.
Come on, John.
GSP George St. Pierre steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, George Rush St. Pierre.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, so the all-timer George St. Pierre is back on the proving ground tonight. Early portions of this round, he got off to a pretty good start. Feels like the jab was a big key, and the corner just did a masterful job, I thought, with those 60 seconds, sort of centering their pupil, as great as he is, and just making sure that all his ducks are in that proverbial row. He's got good hands. Beautiful strike there. Double leg takedown is true. Early connection with the left from the champ.
Oh, right into mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Adesanya. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Adesanya. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by GSP. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
Gotta be careful here.
Keep working.
There it is. Now he's on the mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. St. Pierre's in half guard now. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Now he's going full mount.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Wrist control now.
Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by George St. Pierre. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got...
Well, St. Pierre's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Working out of the half guard here. Seconds winding down in the opening round. Right side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Adesanya. Round two is next.
You're being controlled on the ground. He gets the takedown, and you put your feet on his hips immediately and push off. Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, here we go. This next round is underway. He got worked in that previous fight. We'll see if he has recovered here as he enters this next round.
You don't recover in a minute, so he needs to extend the recovery time. Fight at a slower pace. You cannot go in there slanging leather again, or he'll find the light shut out this time.
Oh, big Superman punch there. Nice job getting in and getting the Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance. He passes to half guard.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
And very effective with the ground and pound. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Getting him out here.
Nicely done. Adesanya's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
2 minutes have gone by. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
All right, full guard now, DC.
It's put a guy on top. He needs to build posture or just go to the next position. Start shoving that knee move, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating. You need to be framing. You need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
Oh, going for the takedown here. All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was...
Quick shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Shot on the feet. All right, stacked guard here now. The feet are on the hips, DC, so for the top fighter, this is not at all ideal.
No, this is not ideal, because now he has to try and stop his opponent from kicking him away. How do you do that? You attack the feet. You start grabbing the feet with the hands, lead with your hips, grab the feet with the hands, pass the feet to the side, and start to lead with your knee to try to get into side control.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by George St. Pierre. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. Changing the position.
Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by George St. Pierre. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by St. Pierre.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Oh, right into mount.
15 seconds. Israel Adesanya's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Hey, stop.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship.
Oh, nice lead uppercut. Another strike to the head land.
Swing and a miss by GSP. There's another power takedown there.
He passes the half.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. While St. Pierre's back in half guard, he's very comfortable here. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as
he's having his way with him here. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by George St. Pierre.
There it is. Now he's running him out. Beautiful ground and pound. And now he's got his opponent cut.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by George St. Pierre. Oh, he's setting up an armbar now.
Oh, that sub is tight. Trying to finish the armbar now. All he's got to do now is get his hips up into the back of the elbow to get the finish. This has got to be it.
Good work, guys.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Adesanya Zai appears to be closing up by the second. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by GSP.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Good work from the top here by St. Pierre. Oh, good armbar attempt here.
What a tight armbar.
Oh, that looks painful. That's got to be it. Oh, no judges needed this time around.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 4 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, George Rush St. Pierre. All right, well, we have seen a definite uptick in the offensive grappling of George St. Pierre, and he gets the ultimate result tonight as he wins by submission.
He just continues to get better and better. I don't understand how this guy, at this point, with all the success that he's had, still has that will to learn. George St. Pierre is learning.
better than me, not incredibly. I do this shit competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. Fuck, that line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions? Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame shit. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same shit. Is this what the fuck I'm in on in the street games, bitch? I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'ma get it as so listen close when I say this. After every murder, no, my still stainless. I can make a dope fiend go cocaine-less, cause everything I wrote gon' smoke so dangerous. I can make an Einstein hoe feel brainless, but look on the bright side, hope yield changes. I'ma get it started, please give me a pardon, cause this the type of beat that get the whole crowd marching. Time to shut it down, we made the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls Martian. It's about to get critical, this moment is pivotal. Here to feed the streets that say my influence umbilical. We gon' make it grimy, they'll go get behind me. Told you I'm the best, I done said it with my chest, so for real nobody try me.
Down in the new town, I already feel that it's live on me. I'm being looked up, down with these big frowns, they already gone by the size of me. I don't really give a fuck, put my deuce up, I will not live in apology. I wish you lose love, but truly you suck, homemade way for a prodigy.
And I say, one for the money and two for the love. We the new era, so fuck whoever may feel they above. Live in delusion, that's an illusion, it's absent of drugs. Keep it together, don't act like you didn't know what it was. I'm on my own like a planet, I'm about to show you that ain't it. This little wasn't too clever, you don't understand it. We have to ring like a Saturn, this feel like splitting an atom. We got involved with the pattern, so now we
So for a long time, this man believed that he was the #1 light heavyweight in the world. He is the challenger out of the blue corner tonight, and with a golden opportunity to prove to the champion that there's a new force to be reckoned with.
He said time and time again he thought he was the matchup. He thought he could get it done. He thought that it was only a matter of time before he took the belt from the champ. Now he gets that opportunity. Words are only words until you put them into action. Tonight he has the opportunity to put all those words into action and become the champion. He is on the verge of something huge.
For a long time, people believed this was the UFC's glamour division, and this light heavyweight contender wants to bring that shine back. Big opportunity for him tonight. Folks, does not get a whole lot bigger nor better than this. UFC Light Heavyweight Championship fight is upon us, and all eyes are on the incumbent as he makes this walk for his latest title defense.
He is walking once again as the light heavyweight champion of the world. The UFC's glamour division long has been viewed as the division with the most talented guys, because you're not quite heavyweight, you're just right underneath. This guy is a champion in the highest order. He has defended this belt time and time again, and he intends to extend that streak tonight.
Yeah, it wasn't all that long ago that this belt was vacant. It was changing hands seemingly every other title fight. Now this man is holding it down and looking to dispose of another challenger properly tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, now let's get you our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Sugar Rashad Evans. And now
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here's the 5'2" player and former UFC champion, Sugar Rashad Evans, ready to go for round one. Now, his career began with 3 consecutive first-round finishes. Only won 6. That game against Chael Sonnen at UFC 167. Rashad Evans, undeniably a finisher, but more often than not, they come in the latter rounds. We'll see what kind of start he gets off to tonight. Crisp boxing here. The right punch followed immediately up by a left. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Evans is circling to his right. Early round one action here, and just like that, he gets him to the ground. Feels like a pretty significant moment here early, champ.
I mean, it's no secret what this guy wants to do. This guy wants to take you down, and he wants to grind you out. He got the takedown early. Let's see how long he can control this position and what amount of damage can he inflict on his opponent.
Roundtree getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Good, solid strike on the ground.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Roundtree Jr. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Evans is back in full mount.
He's got to be careful here.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
Get on that side. Get on the side. Don't let him keep you flat. You gotta move. Don't keep flat.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
Great shot from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Oh, nice takedown. He's past the half guard. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Roundtree Jr. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Now he's going full mount. This is a terrible position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Evans. Under a minute now to go round one. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Evans. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Roundtree's in half guard. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. All right, hammer fist here by Evans. 15 seconds. Well, why fix it if it's not broken? Hammer fist again by Evans. Oh, Oh, these are some serious punches from the top here. He's continuing to maintain good posture and making these strikes count.
He's doing a really good job of watching himself, making his punches count while not putting himself in danger.
All right, well, take a seat here. All right, listen. You can't wait. I need you to be first, okay? Let's get behind that jab and start throwing your kicks out there. Punches first.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Doing work with the jab there. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Trying to kick the leg out. Well, there's a takedown attempt. No surprise that he would go for it there, but unable to get the fight to the ground.
Whenever your opponent knows that you're going to try to take him down, you have to disguise it. He did not disguise it. He tried to just shoot a blind shot. It got defended as you would expect it. Nice combination by the champ.
Establishing the jab here.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Big power shot there.
I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight. Good jab.
Oh, good entry there to take the fight to the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look for him to try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
He's got to be careful here.
Evans is back in full mount.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Evans. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Under 2 minutes here to go, round two.
He's got to start throwing down.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Evans. Takes his back now. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
1 minute to go in the round.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing,
He is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, now that cut in the eye, huge elbow there. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Evans. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
That was a slick transition. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Evans is right back to the full mount. Good round.
Stop.
All right, sit down. Deep breath. You're bleeding a little bit, but the cut is not a problem at all, okay? The reason that happened is you're dropping your hands. I need you to keep your hands up.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Big hook.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Evans gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there disguising his entry. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Oh, nice hammer fist there by Evans. Oh, these are some big punches here from the top, DC. He hasn't needed to enter his opponent's guard yet, and he may not have to.
He may not have to, but he's doing a real good job of being aware. There's danger when you're standing on top of your opponent like that. You gotta watch for up kicks. Notice how he leads with his hips when he goes to land the strike. Massive shot from the top.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Roundtree's in half court. Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike lands. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Evans. We have crossed the... Oh, big shots raining down.
Nice.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now because as it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now it's time to start being on high alert. This is where he wants to be.
Oh, big shots from the top. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Evans. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. All right, well, that looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Evans is right back to the full mount here. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back, but when you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent, and he keeps going to that spot.
15 seconds to go. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Evans. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Roundtree's cut, not getting blood in his eyes, so that's a good thing, but man, that is a nasty cut on the cheek. Certainly going to require stitches after the fact, and hopefully the cut man can stop the blood if we get to a next round. Evans is in half guard.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Get them out here. Oh.
Good work from the top here by Evans.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Roundtree's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Nice positional control here. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Evans is able to flatten him out. This could very well be the beginning of the end. Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. He's really starting to leak out of that eye area, Danny.
Well, he's leaking, John. He's wide open. The eyes are beat up. The guy's taking a beating, and the blood has to be affecting his vision at this point.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Lands the ground and pound strike. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in the fight, what are you looking for?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. 10 seconds remaining in round 4. Relentless pressure from the top by Evans. Roundtree's an absolute mess right now. There is blood everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them call in the ringside physician between rounds. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round.
That hook was bad.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time. You see the referee pausing the action here. They're going to call in the doctor to look at this cut. Might be the beginning of the end here.
I mean, blood all over his face. He's been beat up, battered and bruised. He still wants to fight.
Yeah. And the doctor doesn't, he doesn't care about the fans, doesn't care about your feelings at home. That will do it. That cut calls an end to things, and ultimately it'll go into the books as a TKO doctor stoppage. All right, so the doctor stoppage comes in the middle of this round, and ultimately too much damage sustained to that eye, and he was unable to continue.
Well, you saw it over the course of the fight. The swelling got worse and worse, and over time, the referee has to truly think about the well-being of the fighter. In doing that, called in the physician. Physician came and took a look, and you see the decision that was made.
The official decision is inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Sugar Rashad Evans.
Well, there are a few things as exciting in this sport as the crowning of a new UFC champion. Congrats to the new light heavyweight king, and at 205 pounds, he joins a pantheon of UFC all-time.
I mean, he joins a laundry list of great fighters. Randy Couture, Tito Ortiz, John Jones, Daniel Cormier.
Yes.
I mean, so many great fighters have held this title, and this man's name now stands amongst the legends of the UFC.
say this on the approach, while I'm geek, I can hardly speak. Thank them, take photo, and as I leave, what could be next to my dream, blessing from God. Serve them with that bomb, that's a test, just getting on the job. While I'm floating loose, baby cute. She said she liked the way I live my life, hey, I will show you. I walk among the clouds and all the stars, it's like a movie. I landed on the moon, she let me grab all of that.
So here he is, a man who needs no introduction, the former K1 World Grand Prix champion, heavyweight contender, Alistair Overeem. Kind of surprised you haven't shared the octagon with this guy yet.
Yes, we have seen Alistair Overeem for a really long time. We've seen the ups, we've seen the downs. From the highest of highs as a Strikeforce heavyweight champ to the lowest of lows. He's been here and he's been around forever. But the one thing that you know when you think about Alistair Overeem is that when things get tough, he will evolve. He will get better. And recently, he has been back on the upswing in his career.
The presence of Alistair Overeem. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. So with much fanfare, here is Jon Jones back in defense of his UFC heavyweight championship. Remarkable the manner in which he came back from a 3-year layoff. Figures to present an even better version here tonight.
Well, so many people questioned or wondered when Jon Jones would come to heavyweight. When he did, he looked better than he ever has inside the UFC's octagon, winning the heavyweight championship and reasserting himself as the dominant force in mixed martial arts. Jon Jones once again steps into the octagon looking to build on his legacy.
And we don't know how long for this game Jon Jones is, so enjoy him while he is here. We'll see how it goes tonight in this UFC heavyweight championship title defense. Jon Jones, one of the greatest of all time, has stepped inside the octagon once again. Johnny Bones is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alistair Overeem. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so Daniel Cormier's got 8 UFC championship belts at home. The only man who might have a more crowded mantle, Alistair Overeem, Strikeforce, K1 Dream, and tonight trying to inch closer to UFC gold as he takes on Jon Bones Jones.
You know, Alistair Overeem is a guy that when he came to the UFC, he was just an absolute destroyer. And that is the version of Overeem we have seen as of late. But Jon Jones at heavyweight has proven to be such a difficult challenge. He has the wrestling, he has the striking, and now he has the size to compete against the biggest men in mixed martial arts. I'm excited about this fight. Overeem says he can get the job done. Now it's time to prove it.
Just out of range with the straight left hand. Beautifully timed and placed front kick there by the kickboxer, and that's going to allow him, I would think, to really maintain this range against the overall more well-rounded fighter.
I mean, yeah, he's in there with a guy that would seem to have more ways to win the fight. But if he stays at range here, kicking range, he's the best at that. So he needs to continue on this path, continue to throw those kicks straight at him and dart at him, poke at him to keep him at space so that he can fight his fight.
Big elbow there, Lance. Oh, how about that, DC? Turning defense into offense, blocks the strike.
Great timing on that double leg.
Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Johnny Bone. Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Oh, right into mount. Oh, you gotta be careful there. Yep.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
That was nice.
Jones is back in full mount. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Two minutes to go in round one. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Jones. Late round action now, and the storyline has been John Jones really from the outset. The ground and pound has been absolutely vicious.
Yeah, just getting back to himself, J.A. Getting back to, I'm the guy that's going to take you down and put your head through the canvas. He got takedowns early. He made sure that he took advantage of being in dominant position and made his opponents pay.
Well, he's got his back now. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Jones.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Under a minute now to go in this one.
Oh, nice.
Jones is back in full mount.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
15 seconds remain in the round. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Jones. Another ground and pound strike lands. Second round, straight ahead.
Nice workout. You see everything coming. I want you to keep doing that. Bring them close to you and look for those counters. Love the head movement and the level change.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists, land strikes, don't throw too many, Throw just enough, control. Throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, it's just opening up on him now.
Useful strike there. The hook is clean. Oh, again with the hook.
Fighting for...
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
On the takedown there by John Jones, and when his opponent gave him an opportunity, barged right through the roof.
Yeah, he took it. You know, anything that is presented to Jones, he will jump right on. He's a great striker. He's a great wrestler, and that is on full display right now.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Busy as he looks to improve position here. Side control now. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish.
Jones is right back to the full mount. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Oh, he's got his back. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Right into side mount.
Now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he bails on the submission now. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Jones is right back to the full mount here. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Jones.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Good work, guys.
He's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Johnny Bone. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
He's got to be careful here.
$30 seconds to go in the round. Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Jones.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots. And once again, he lands right on that cut. Now he's got got good body position, yo.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Entertaining scrap so far.
Hey, stop.
Commit to the sprawl, son.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, he lands the flying knee. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go pick through. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him. Beautiful transition.
Jones getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. All right, has the guard closed here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Overeem. Yes. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
That guillotine is very tight. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock. Create some space. Roll to your back. Give up the mouth. But live to fight another day.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Good work from the top here by Jones. We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
This is a terrible position. Nice transition.
Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit right now, and the blood's going into the eye. He needed to address this early. Now he's about to have to go into survival mode.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings.
Bring up over the top. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Oh, nice jab. Oh, big right hand.
Obviously, what does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment.
Big shots landed by him now. Overeem's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Final seconds of round 3. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, heading back to the corner, and Overeem's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
All right, now they separate. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Overeem's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like he could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how much longer this fight is going to continue. Jones is in half guard now.
Now he's going full mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by the ring. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Jones is back in full mount. Oh, another blow hits that cut. Referee might need to call on the doctor here soon. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
He's got to start throwing down.
Overeem's in half guard.
Getting them out here.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground and no...
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Oh!
Oh!
All right, so the ref has called a break to the action, and it likely means, yes, he will call in the doctor to look at that cut, which is just leaking all over the octagon ring.
A lot of blood, John, but this is a fight. I mean, guys bleed, girls bleed. It happens in a fight. These guys should be able to continue.
Well, the doctor doesn't care about your feelings. Yeah, that's the end of the fight. And again, when you talk about fighting in the future, you got to have an athlete's health in mind. I know you hate to see it.
You know, you had an idea, right? The cut's in a bad spot. You knew there was a possibility. Unfortunate that it ends this way.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO. And still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, John Bones Jones!
Well, he is still the consensus greatest mixed martial artist of all time, according to a lot of people, and tonight's performance is going to do nothing to take away from that. A big win for Johnny Bones Jones here tonight. A lot of people thought, given this training camp, that maybe he would be up against it in this matchup. Well, still all John Jones when that octagon door closes. And this is a big one for him, for his Jackson Wink.
Hang it up when you say sorry, didn't know. Probably got a year 10 to go, so let's go. I don't really know how to go slow. Goddamn, that motherfucker's cold. Hey, you in the wrong mode, you open and close, you know, holes, no go. This whole world's a shit mode, built to the brim like Gitmo. When you think it don't get more low, with limbo to the sticks on flow. All oppression's born of lies, I don't make the rules of just one guy. All due respect of getting spit on's how respect is now defined. Hungry for truth, but you got screwed and Drake the Kool-Aid, there's a line. It ends directly at the edge of a mass grave that's their design. Funny fact about a cage, they're never built for just one roof. So when that cage is done with them and you still pour it, come for you. The newest, lowest on the totem, what godly G you have been used. You have to build a death machine that down the line will kill you too. Pseudo-Christians, y'all indifferent, kids in prisons, innocent shit. Even one scrap of what Jesus taught connected, you feel different. With a disingenuous way to piss away existence, I don't get it. I say you lost your goddamn minds if y'all possess one to begin with.
Well, when you earn a championship opportunity in the UFC strawweight division, you have really done something. Any of these women in the top 10 on any given Saturday night might be able to beat the champion. Your opportunity beckons you tonight.
Yeah, she's a great fighter, and she has prepared herself to go and become the champion. Easier said than done. We all know that. But when you talk to this woman, she believes it's only a matter of time before she has that belt wrapped around her waist. But I don't know if she even understands how much life changes when that happens.
She did say to us at the fighter meeting, though, I'm not blind to the fact that if I don't win tonight, I may never get another crack at the strawweight title. We'll see if she can maximize the moment. Michelle Waterson steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Strawweight champion of the world. She is undisputedly the greatest fighter in this weight class. This belt has changed hands a lot, not since she got it.
I think it has changed hands so much because everyone's so good. She has brought stability to the weight class. She isn't in this to be up and down. She wants to win and only win. She has dominated the weight class since she got this title, and she intends or plans for it to stay that way.
We asked her about big changes coming into this latest title defense. She said she has added some muscle mass, and that led to a pretty difficult weight cut on Friday, so perhaps that'll rear its ugly head, but all eyes on the champion as she defends her belt tonight. So much UFC history is played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. And now our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Karate Hockey, Michelle Waterson Gomez. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Carla Cookie Monster Esparza.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, let us see how this round plays out as we get another look at the longtime Jackson Wink MMA staple, Michelle Waterson, a.k.a. the Karate Hottie. I can't not say that in a Boston accent, but she's had a lot of big moments in the UFC, a lot of wins by decision. She has talked a lot about finishing tonight, whether by knockout or submission. So, double leg takedown is good. Esparza's in half guard. Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. Ground and pound. The hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. So Esparza's has got full mount now. All things considered, pretty good defense off of her back here. She's avoiding a lot of these strikes.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Waterson getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down.
Great job landing from the top position. She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question. Right hand after right hand from the top position.
Esparza's back in full mount.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Wide.
Oh, this could be over soon. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. She postures up here. Oh, delivers a big ground and pound shot to the head. Waterson's back in full guard now.
Big shots.
Esparza's right back to the full mount. Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now.
She is so dominant from the top position.
Oh, looked like she got that one home. Another nice strike with the ground and pound. Oh, she's got her back. Just over 2 minutes to go. So Esparza's really pressing now, and she's got her opponent's belly firmly placed on the mat, making all these shots count.
Nice strike lands from the bottom fight. Big right hook there by the champ.
Esparza's right back to the full mount here.
Big ground and pound.
Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes. Under a minute to go in our opening round. Pretty impressive ground and pound display here, champ.
She's doing a great job of finding the right time to take her ground and pound opportunities.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Carla Esparza. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there.
Oh, big elbow.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has the half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submission, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. Well, she's done a nice job just hammering the cut on that eye. I'm not sure how much more fight time we're going to have tonight.
Yeah, she will not be able to go through this much longer. She took way too many shots to the eye, and now she's dealing with a nasty cut. She's got to be more focused on the defensive side if she wants an opportunity to win this fight.
All right, so round one, a tough act to follow. Let's see how it plays out here in round two. Carla Esparza and Michelle Waterson. Waterson gets caught by that straight punch there. Oh, beautifully placed with another punch there. And she connects there. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. That jab is fast. Look at that jab. What a great job getting that kick to the top. Big double leg level change. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Shot by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon still.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
Esparza going for the takedown, nothing doing there. Huge shots landed on both sides. How are they still standing? Oh, she got out. How good is that? Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Esparza. Ooh, she could get the submission here. So Esparza's in half guard. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submission to get back to your feet.
Under 3 minutes now to go here in round two. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by the karate hottie.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count. Doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will...
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Lands a big elbow there. Under 2 minutes to go.
It's work. I'm gonna stand you up. You need to work.
Oh.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Carla Esparza. Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Nice positional control here.
And now she has her back.
Oh, how good is her submission defense there? Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Esparza's back into full guard. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
She's not going to get it. Great awareness and execution by the defensive fighter. 15 seconds. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Round 3 next. All right, looked like maybe she cracked a smile there at the end of the round, and it'd be hard to blame her. She really stunned her opponent in that previous round, and you got to think she'll go for the finish here in the next.
John, you know she's a stone-faced killer.
Right.
So when she's smiling, you understand that she did something good, and she did something really good in that last round, securing that big right hand that almost closed the show.
All right, back to the stools we go. She has absorbed a lot of damaging strikes in this fight. We'll see if she can recover.
She didn't do a good job of moving her head. She was a stationary target, and she paid for it. Her opponent recognized that the target was stationary, and she went all out trying to land big shots, and she opened up a nasty cut.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Big knee there. Straight right hand, but she misses. Well, we're not close to a stoppage, but every time that area in the eye gets hit, it's getting bloodier by the minute.
Yeah, it gets bloodier by the minute, and you start to worry, because you can only take these types of shots for so long before it gets to a point where you're just in very, very big danger.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Carla Esparza. And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground. So Esparza is able to transition back to side control now. She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position. All right, she's in full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Esparza's in half guard now. Pretty good offense from the bottom fighter as she lands again. All right, side control for her now, and you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she passes, because she doesn't necessarily feel she needs the legs to control her opponents on the ground. So she goes to side control and hopes that you give your back That's why you see she has so many rear naked choke submissions.
I would never give you my bet.
Don't give me that.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, her opponent continues to attack that cut, and there is more blood pouring out with every passing strike.
You know, we talked about this when she first got the cut, that she needed to address her defense. She didn't, and now she's paying for it.
We might get a stoppage here soon. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just...
Oh, maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that. Oh, another one.
Waterson's cheek is just pouring blood. I can't see her jawbone yet, but that gash is absolutely disgusting. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. All right, so the referee is going to intervene here, yeah, and it was only a matter of time before he called in the doctor to check on her cut. She's leaking pretty good, DC.
She's bleeding a lot. You can see that she's having trouble operating with all the blood. I want to see what this doctor decides.
Yeah, and that's going to do it. You see the action there from the referee. It'll be a TKO doctor stoppage. The fans are disappointing, so is the athlete, but that cut's enormous.
I agree. I agree with the stoppage.
All right, with that, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Carla Cookie Monster Esparza!
And still the strawweight queen. This has been a belt, DC, that we have seen change hands a lot. It does not change hands here tonight.
No, man, she is going to be a big hill to overcome if you're going to take this title. She loves being called the champion, and she defended it once again tonight. The belt remains with her.
Ain't no chicken and chips inside. Don't play my song, so you ain't got girls. Don't call you a leak if you missed this vibe. Keep to myself and I'm not too hyped, so nobody saw when I dipped inside. Money in the bank if I grip this mic, I'll send man a box, no rips inside. Top of the game just falling. What you gonna do with this brand new morning? Tunnel vision, but I might help you, so I didn't see when I hate was forming. Hear my style when I see them drooling. Can't be music, I play no calling. In the background, chilling, cooling. Could have been different if I put my all in. Okay, brand new day, I'm brilliant. Afro hair like William. Don't play, but still like Brazilian. One day I'm gonna make more than $1 million. Thinking paper, AM to PM, come like Christina Milian. Think fight if you wanna get silly and dumb, I'll send man a box like Dillian. Okay, brand new day, I'm brilliant. Afro hair like William. Don't play, but still like Brazilian. One day I'm gonna make more than $1 million. Thinking paper, AM to PM, come like Christina Milian. Think twice if you wanna get silly and dumb, I'll send man a box like Dillian. Man, know I'm a rhymers. Any tempo, I'm a gliders. Got my white Air Ones in a boot, but I step in the rave with sliders. Some big money finders, providers, money dividers. See man grow in the game, get tired. Big flow, top big, corners and blinders. Make money from music, that's the sound and currency talking. Ain't done much, them boys just chatter. Man's trying to work out how is he talking. My girl badder, glitz and glamour. Boot cut fit like MC Hammer. Grinding look, but it don't even matter. When I got my hair afro like salad. Okay, brand new day, I'm brilliant. Afro hair like William. Don't play, but still like Brazilian. One day I'm gonna make more than $1 million. Thinking paper, AM to PM, come like Christina Milian. Think twice if you wanna get silly and dumb, I'll send man a box like Dillian. Okay, brand new day, I'm brilliant. Afro hair like William. Don't play, but still like Brazilian. One day I'm gonna make more than $1 million. Thinking paper, AM to PM, come like Christina Milian. Think twice if you wanna get silly and dumb, I'll send man a box like Dillian.
son. Yeah. Say less.
Tired of all the fake shit. Tired of all the bullshit. Tired of all these talking about they gon' do shit. Tired of all these really squash shit. You got a problem with me, I ain't squash the shit. Say less. 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 Say less.
I ain't squashing shit, JC can tell me do it. I'ma tell them no. OGs get on the balls, act like they killers. Most of them hoes. Trenches, I'm like Drake, but I can't count that baby hole. I grew up a screw up at the heat, the crib up with the stove. 15 roaches crawled up on my face. Did he probably troll? I get a Grammy, I'm on stage with killers, how I be at show. No gimmick, I told Boo he just like Kendrick with a shiesty flow. I used to look up to them hood legends, some mices though. Say less, I had to shop at Payless. For lawyers, you can't pay less. I can swipe off lawyers and photographers with my Apex. Dirk ain't from the trenches, who the fuck can really say that? Dirk ain't for his, who the fuck can really say that?
Say less. Say less. Say less. Say less. Say less. Say less. Say less.
Man, what?
I ain't gotta talk about it, now I got it, look. Stylists get their style from me, I promise you. I don't want the bitch if she don't do it sloppy, yeah. We not hearing it, barbarians the big. What's rocky, her head, what's sloppy. The feds on my body, cause my Cuban link so icky. Look her mess for Christmas, even if it ain't no holiday, I slay. Fuck breakfast, she gon' eat me up and swallow me, I'm like, yeah. My experts don't like me, but she still follow me, cause I'm lit. And my enemies shooting in the air like Hail Mary blitz. Sorry, baby, I don't wanna find no love in silence. Ratchet on me, ratchet right on my hip. Pass it to the broski, he gon' empty the trust. Let Tracy McGrady, I'ma keep on up in my shit. Let it reflect the Navy on my ain't with nothing. Let's go, me and Durkee, oh, you know we wildin'. Word of mommy, my tell you I book for Serenati. Spin the block, sending shots, so much shots. Hit his body, you gon' think I got the monkeypox. Moving on dead silence. Some wolves on our side, moving like Little Red Robin Hoodie on all the time.
Tired of all the fake shit. Tired of all the bullshit. Tired of all these talking about they gon' do shit. Tired of all these really squash shit. You got a problem with me, I ain't squash the shit. Say less. 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 Say less.
Man, what?
Something special about me, you can already tell the energy is different. Confidence is at the highest level, I don't ever see it dipping. Try me if you want to guarantee, though you gon' wish you hadn't did it. That's a war that you can never win, but hey, I like the optimism. Giving over half my life to this, I think I made a good decision. Trust my gut, I hear it talking, then I know it's time for me to listen. Mastermind consistent, matching my commitment, that's not realistic. Hey, feature presentation, what they came to see, I open up the curtain. Oh my, pandemonium is showtime. Got their noses up, I know why. Jealous of me cause the flow nice. Did it all without a cosign. Shooter always hit the bullseye. Barely even put an effort in this effortless. Imagine if I did try. Acknowledge me or not, that don't really make no difference to me. I operate the same no matter who's around me is important to me. Keep my enemies at arm's length, but close enough to make me feel safe. My diligence can be competed with, an easy win for me. This just a small taste of what I'm capable of doing with my talent, stretching my imagination. Watch it turn a small idea into something that you have to tip your hat to when you see it. The whole package ain't got nothing missing. Check off every box, it's unavoidable at this point. Don't you act like you don't see me out here making waves. I got an air about me, I don't play the game the way they want me to. They tell me take a left, I take a right. I'm not the one to pick a fight, but try and bully me, make you regret it quick. The only person I allow to push me around is myself. Body language reading well. It's written on your face, I'm flipping through your pages. You don't have to scream and yell. It's clear to me, yeah, I can tell. The front you put on isn't real. That poker face ain't hiding nothing new. The hand you have before the cards were down. I got what they lack, first in every class, never coming last. Amy's on my back, wifey on my lap. She my better half, heavy when I stab. Pockets getting fat, passion never left. Say it with my chest, got a problem, yes. Meet me in the flash, you don't cut the tag, I don't do the sack. Now defend the threat, always been direct. Nothing but the best. rest, rarely do the press. Promise me the world, not holding my breath. They want me to fail, haven't done it yet. Stacking up the bread, thankful cause I'm blessed. Sharpest in the sand, goodness cause you live. I get in the booth, perfect, nothing less. Keep it my success, keep it level head. We want something fresh. What you think this is? What you think this is? Deadly with the rap.
So here she is, the #1 strawweight contender, back in a championship setting for the first time in a long time. And when we asked her in the fighter meeting about that first title fight, she didn't even want to talk about it. She believes this version of herself would absolutely steamroll that previous version.
Yeah, and if that's the case, she was already really good fighter. So for her to make that statement tells me that she has seen some real improvement in her preparation and in her second run towards getting to a UFC championship opportunity. She feels ready and says that tonight she finally reaches the mountaintop.
Now, we have seen some fighters get a third shot to win a UFC title, but it is rare. We'll see what she can do with this golden second opportunity here tonight. Well, it is ubiquitously regarded as the deepest division in women's MMA. We're talking about strawweight, 115 pounds, and this is the incumbent, the woman who has reigned over this division for some time.
Everybody's chasing her, but she wouldn't have it any other way. She wants to be the hunted, because in that is fear, and in that fear, it leads her to prepare better. It makes her get better every single day she steps into the training room. She told us, even though we were impressed in the last fight, it's going to be much better tonight as she holds on to her championship belt.
You're exactly right. She was a little bit critical of that last outing, despite the public's appreciation of it. She believes she can take her game to a next level here tonight and get a finish against the #1 contender. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Luana Pinheiro. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Amanda Lamosh.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Good to have you with us tonight from T-Mobile Arena, the home of the NHL's Vegas Golden Knights, and the building in which DC shocked some of the MMA world at UFC 226, but this venue will always have a special place.
This venue holds a special place in my heart. UFC 226, I became the double champion. This is a fight venue that you should want to compete in. A great arena where you can make history. Tonight, you get your chance.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard. And now she's in mount.
She's got her back now. Pinheiro's trying for a submission here. Oh, that's tight.
Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart.
That's really good defensive awareness by the opposition. She's not going to get submitted here. She's got side control now. Maybe some of those knee strikes to the body. A lot of different things available to her here.
Now, in the side control, you may feel like the bottom person that you have a lot of outs, but there is a lot of danger in those positions too. A lot of danger in the knees coming your way. A lot of danger in the chokes. So you have outs, but you're also constantly under duress from a great top fighter.
Pinero's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. That's a powerful strike from bottom position. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Lemos. Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Excellent ground and pound there by Pinheiro.
This is a terrible position.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take the...
Oh!
How good was that judo toss?
Nice defense.
2 minutes to go.
Now she's in full mount.
Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position.
She's so busy because it's working. She's doing a great job of landing those ground strikes.
Nicely done.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Well, she'll ground you and she will pound you. These strikes are really starting to add up.
They're starting to add up because now she's more willing to take chances knowing that she can land.
Oh, nice strike on the ground for her.
Beautiful submission attempt by this grappler.
Ooh, she's got that in tight. Oh, so now she gives up on the submission.
She did, and she did because she saw that she was going to end up in a worse position. Great recognition to give up the submission and maintain her dominant position.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Pinheiro going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Really good job by her in the bottom position to land a strike and not idle it.
Gotta be careful here.
10 seconds to go in round one. One sound for the end of round one.
Stop!
Keep that up. Keep on that pressure. We're winning on the judges' card, but we want to get that submission victory.
All right, so big round for her there. Not much wasted motion when it comes to the ground strikes. DC, take us through the highlights.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, when you watch someone that is so well-versed at ground and pound fighting, it is a joy to watch, especially for a guy like me. She did a great job of truly knowing exactly where she needed to go. She does not go crazy with strikes. She finds the correct time to throw them, and she makes every single one of them count.
Second round underway. All right, so here we go with our next round, and if you like the ground and pound, that previous one was the round for you. She laid a beat down on her opponent there.
I mean, the crowd was going crazy with every single strike that she threw, because every single strike had malicious intent. She was throwing as hard as she could. She was landing every single time she threw something. Just accuracy, knowledgeable, just the ability to pass, get to the next position, and still be in the very, very ideal position to land ground and pound was crazy to see.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Wild swing there.
Great job getting to a position, right into that single collar.
Oh, huge shot by her there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands. Very effective. Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand.
She is reading things pretty well defensively as she's able to dodge that strike.
She's got her eyes open, and she's very aware of everything coming in her direction.
Lemos's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
Nice punch to the head. It may not look like she's hurt to the blind eye, but she's getting stunned. You keep taking that, it'll be a short night.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Swing and a big miss by Luana Pinheiro.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's... What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitance. Oh, she's hurt her here.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
She got that single collar tie.
Nice punch lands over the top. Oh, nice double hook, yes. She is so dominant from the top position.
Lemos's eye starting to swell now. Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point. Under 2 minutes now to go.
Stepping over the mount here.
Trying for a submission here.
Arm is very tight. She's working hard for the armbar now. All she's got to do is get her to unlock her hands, and she's almost there.
Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. It doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Luana Pinheiro. She's as good a ground striker as there is in this division. Landed another one there. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Lemos. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Oh, more of the same. She lands again, and the swelling continues to increase on her opponent.
Man, she's so fast. She's so good at targeting certain areas of her opponent's head, and now you see that swelling starting to advance.
Oh, hammer fist here by Pinheiro. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. Well, they haven't called for the doctor yet, but she is swollen. Doesn't look at all like the woman who walked out here a couple hours ago.
Yeah, she got beat up in that round. She took far too many shots right on the target. She has got to do something different on the defensive side, or this fight is not going to go long.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. Oh, nice work.
Oh, nice right hand.
I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
Landed that one. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Nice jab by Luana Pinheiro. And just misses with that big right hand. Oh, she goes to the ankle. I don't know if she's doing that because you're in the commentator's booth tonight, but you got to appreciate that.
Call me entertained. Anytime I get to see something like that, I applaud it. Hats off to you, young lady.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt. Oh, right into mount. Oh.
Posturing up now. Oh, and she lands a huge strike to the head. Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard. She does a great job landing the strike from the bottom. Not staying idle when she's on her back. Oh, good defense, yes.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
That was a slick transition.
Lemos's pass is denied. All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work here, though.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her top half. So she doesn't worry about the opponent escaping. And this side control is very good for her because she wants to wear on you. She wants you to try to carry all of her weight with your upper body and make a mistake that will lead to a fight-ending finish for her.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Pinheiro. Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
Under 2 minutes to go in round 3. Lemos gets caught by that straight hand. Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. And doing work with the jab. Beautiful straight punch, and now her opponent's firmly on the ropes.
But she can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has...
Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle.
Oh, wow, she's got the arm triangle tight.
She's got it in tight.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. All right, well, she continues to try to set up submissions here, but there it is, gets denied again.
Once again, the submission is denied. This is just great submission defense. I mean, she's so locked in, she doesn't give you any chances. It'll be very hard to get her out of here with a submission.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage getting between rounds, and then try to reset. Because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Arrows in half guard. Oh, saved by the bell. Round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell. Back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. Well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. She wasn't moving her head, and she is now paying for it. Her opponent now will be even more aggressive in her approach to try and advance the damage to her nose that she's already dealing with.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. Fourth round of a possible 5 is now underway, and now is the time, DC, where the endurance, the cardio, and the overall skills of these women. A huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Big right hand. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy. But she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on.
Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard 5s if need be tonight. And she misses with the left punch there. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. She's going back to that pat. Huge shot by her there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effective. Oh my goodness, she's got it deep.
Somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. But that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense. Oh, in the mouth.
Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Nice.
Lemos is looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Oh, she's got her back.
Great submission defense. And now she's in mount. Great defense to stay safe. In the half guard.
All right, she's right into side control right now, and a lot of fighters would prefer the half guard, but she does some pretty good work here.
She does good work in the side control. She likes it. A lot of people will not even pass the side control anymore because it seems like you're giving your opponent an out. But she loves the fact that she has such a great guillotine, and if they turn one way, she'll attack it. So you only have one option to escape this young lady, and by going to your knees, she always throws her hooks in and just gets brutal damage off from the top position.
90 seconds to go. Well, not in the stoppage zone yet, Daniel, but that cut is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse and worse because she has not moved her head. She has got to move her head before she starts to see the strikes coming in her direction.
Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and it's exactly what they just got between these two young women.
Well, it looks like the referee's going to get in here. Yes, wants to call in the ringside physician. This cut might stop this fight right here.
I mean, she's really having a tough time with the location, J.A. She is not able to do what she wants to do because she's so worried about this cut.
Well, he hasn't waved it off yet. He corrals the referee. It looks as though it will continue, at least for now. The fans certainly like that. We'll see how long she can stay in this fight.
Ready.
All right, well, she is about as tough as it gets. She wants to stay in this fight, and she will be afforded that opportunity as the referee gets the action back underway.
You can see it in her eyes. She was not defeated. She was not deflated. She wanted to be out there. She wants a chance. That's exactly what she's going to get. I think it's the right decision.
Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight.
Punch over the top. Oh, nice.
Oh, man, she is really starting to leak out of that eye area. We might get a stoppage soon.
Yeah, we may get a stoppage. I mean, she has been beat up in that area. Her eye is all messed up. Let's see if she can make a change to stay in the fight.
Sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way inside the octagon here at the end of the round. Quickly, they get her back to the stool. They got to work on that cut, and quickly. Well, she's dealing with a pretty big cut now. We'll see if we can isolate exactly where it happened in that previous round.
Man, she took way too many shots in round 1. She was not being responsible defensively, and ultimately she is paying for it because now she's having a real tough time dealing with that cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round. Oh, nice jab there by Pinheiro. Straight right is there.
Good jab there by the champion. Oh, nice jab. She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the rewards of her hard work.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to. Oh, judo toss made it look easy. Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight. That was nice.
Pinheiro's back to the side control now. Man, she is really going at that cut with her ground strikes. That's getting worse by the minute. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Lemos. All right, side control for her now. And you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she passes, because she doesn't necessarily feel she needs the legs to control her opponents on the ground. So she goes to side control and hopes that you give your back. That's why you see she has so many rear naked choke submissions.
I would never give you my back.
Don't give me that.
Under 3 minutes remain in round 5. Nice positional control here. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, trip off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard. Oh, nice.
Yet another strike targeting that already bruised area on her body. I'm not sure how many more of those she wants to take.
No, she needs to defend these. John, she's got to drop the elbow. She's got to tuck it. She's got to do something to try and deter her opponent from continuing to batter her to the body.
Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission. Or she... Oh, she's officially wobbled now. 90 seconds to go to decide this one.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Let's go, buddy. You gotta open that cut even more.
All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shot.
Guillotine jump. Great submission defense, a full display by the opponent.
1 minute to go in the fight. Side control. Monero's got the full mount. Lemos's cut is just nasty, right on the cheek. Location obviously could be worse. No blood trickling down into her eye, but gotta think she's gonna need some stitch work after this one, win or lose.
Beautiful transition.
"20 seconds to go in the fight."
She's stepping over the mount here.
Final seconds of the fight. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Luana Pinheiro. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. Well, what a performance by her tonight. On the biggest stage of her career by far, she's going home with a new piece of gold.
People wondered if she was ready for this. They wondered if she had the ability to shine when the lights were brightest. She did exactly that. She topped any performance she has ever had in the UFC, and she is now the new UFC champion.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Luana Pinheiro.
All right, so we have a new strawweight queen here tonight as she begins to celebrate with her coaches and her teammates. What a moment for this newly minted UFC Women's Strawweight Champion. And now the path to 115-pound gold goes through this woman. Gonna take a big effort now to dethrone the new champion.
10,000 steps ahead as I smoke and choke on the street. 2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from not being known as a youth. Approaching manhood, peach fuzz covered my chin. Even then I would leave rap going with the wind. I'm not a Muslim, so why would I lie, pretend? I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend, I am the truth, I am the God, I am the Zen. There is no way around it, my just make amends. These flows are coated golden. If you the shit, then I must be the cold and exploding what the commode is. Real soon they're gonna have to mention Mr. Clay the magician with the greatest of Drizzy, Drakes, and Wheezies, Andres and Jiggers, Pac, Biggie, and Nas, Face Mob, Yeezy, and Raekwon. It's easy to say these things
just looking for clout, but this is non-fiction. The proof's in the pudding, it's none missing. Fuck you and your opinion, you can stick that up your anus. I jumped to touch the sky and landed on planet Uranus. Houston, we got a problem, no need to look for solutions. I'm stacking Eisenhowers, deceased presidents on the wall in my residence as I increase stepping on ballin' forever while kissing the sweet melanin of a broad that I met in the Netherlands. Address me as Marcus Clay, the developing veteran. That's why I got no time to sleep, I gotta keep it lit. I'm thinking real estate licenses. I've seen multiple moments of indecisiveness. I got scars on my back.
All right, so here's the former UFC strawweight queen, Thug Rose Namajunas. She's a very interesting individual, DC, because as much as she is a lifelong martial artist and loves to train, there's something about fight night and all of the accompanying emotions that she really doesn't care for.
Yeah, she doesn't love it all that much, but she loves the preparation for getting in the octagon, and once she arrives there, she usually will give her best self. She's a fantastic striker. Showed that in the second Namajunas fight, but don't forget about all the submissions that she had from her time on The Ultimate Fighter, her time in Invicta, all the way to becoming the striker that we saw knock out Jacek to win the UFC title.
When she is at her best, as she was in that first round against Jessica Andrade, most people believe that she is still the best strawweight in the world. She will try to prove it again here tonight. Another big spot for Thug Rose Namajunas. Shevchenko put together such an amazing legacy in the UFC women's flyweight division. I never thought I'd see another champion close that gap, and yet here we are with this dominant champion defending her title yet again tonight.
Just greatness. That is what she is. She is greatness in the truest sense, because she goes out there every time to build on her legacy. She is not out here just fighting. She is fighting with the intent to be considered one of the greatest of all time. She is the champion of the world, and she plans to stay that way.
And when you're this good, people start talking about belts in second divisions. She wants to stay at flyweight. She wants to chase further greatness, and another golden opportunity in front of the champion tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. We find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Thug Rose Namajunas. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Cynthia Calvillo.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Go.
All right, here we go. Early round action. Cynthia Calvillo telling us this week her health and her motivation have never been more aligned than they are tonight. She also believes she has a favorable matchup in front of her in terms of her ability to execute her takedowns. Easier said than done. This division continues to round out in terms of its overall depth. But Cynthia Calvillo believes she deserves the distinction as the favorite tonight and is ready to prove as much here in this round. All right, there it is. No surprise as she gets the early takedown here. Namajunas is back in full guard.
Nice transition.
Oh, Wow, what a strike from her there out of that bottom position. She is offense all the time. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Good job by her here to land some strikes from top position. Man, she has done her homework. Another ground strike gets through.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Namajunas. So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. With conviction to the body.
Oh, nice right hand. It won't take many of those.
Oh, nice execution on the takedown there from Cynthia Calvillo. She's fallen in love with her hands of late, but when the takedown opportunity materialized, Calvillo barged right through.
Oh!
We cross the midpoint in round one. And now the jab gets through. Straight punch. Oh, nice job by her there to land yet another takedown. I gotta think at Gilroy High School wrestling practice next week, they're gonna be watching this film.
I mean, we will show it. I will pull out the projector, put it up on the wall, and say, this is how you secure takedowns in a big environment. The state tournament has nothing on what this young lady's going through. Oh, right into mount.
Man, she's making these ground strikes count.
This is a terrible position.
Under 2 minutes to go. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, and I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passive. Right away, passive. Trying to pass to get good ground and pound off.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Namajunas is looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
Let's start, come on.
All right, so we got a little bit of separation now, but watch out for the setup. You got to think she's going to shoot for another takedown.
She's going to shoot for another takedown, and it may not look pretty. It may be her taking a shot from halfway across the octagon. As long as she gets her to contact, she is comfortable because she wants this fight down on the floor.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the right back. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Oh, beautiful level change. Final seconds of round one. Good work from the top here by Namajunas. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom.
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. Well, at some point, she's going to have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful striking on display, but it's easy to look like this whenever your opponent just refuses to move their head. She was able to land and land at will, and now you see all that swelling on her opponent's face.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2.
Nice shot there by the champ. Great timing there. Beat the hips and got the takedown.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet.
She has been dominant, and after that strike, you can see her opponent's head starting to swell.
Oh, now she gets it done with the side kick, though, so we'll see if her opponent can adjust and not be on the wrong end of too many more of those.
Well, she's going to have to if she intends on getting in her desired range. If she continues to take those side kicks, she's going to stay at the space that her opponent wants her at.
Calvillo going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes going.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for. Oh, big elbow.
Well, Namajunas is in half guard.
And now she's in mount.
Calvillo's eye is starting to swell shut.
She is so dominant from the top position.
3 minutes to go. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Ground and pound strike there now.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Calvillo's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Good ground and pound by her here. She felt like she could finish the fight with her ground strikes tonight and might be well on her way here.
I mean, John, I believe it after watching the ground and pound that she's landing in this part of the fight.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round 2. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without it. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Back kick there.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
She's unable to connect with the left hook. Well, no surprise, she attempts another takedown here. Pretty good entry, but not good enough.
She knows that if she continues to throw attempts, right, keep throwing things at the wall, eventually something's going to stick, and she understands that it only takes one for her to really take control of this fight.
Oh, she's been working on her defense. Kick block there. Starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Great timing on that double leg. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Well, let's see if she goes back to the hook again. Obviously, there will be a setup. She'll work off the jab and go back to trying to punctuate the combination with a hook. Calvillo gets the takedown here late in the round. Back to the feet now.
Oh!
There's a hip toss now.
She is throwing every part of herself into these ground strikes, and this shot opened up a cut.
10 seconds to go in the round. Good ground and pound here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling game.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her, and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Just missed with the left there.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
She's wobbly now.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more. That's going to end the night.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Calvillo's going for a choke here.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Lands with the ground and pound. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hip, create some space, trip off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Calvillo.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Calvillo's back in full mount. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Nicely done. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for. Yes, smart adjustment, yep. She's stepping over in the mount here.
Making all these shots count.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Push, get free.
Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go.
All right, so that's a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh, what a kick. Pretty strong jab there by Namajunas. Oh, look at that double leg takedown by her there. She's as good with that takedown attempt as any fighter I would think in this division.
As good as anybody across any division, across any gender in mixed martial arts. It's a confidence that she's
setting up a sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
And now she has her back. She's nasty on the ground. And now she's cut her, and it looks like it excites her.
Namajunas is back in full mount. All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pound. And this is going to really zap her opponent as they get back to the feet.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up with some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Oh, beautiful job by her to reverse position on the ground, and now she's in a spot to maybe finish this fight.
Yeah, she did a really good job of reversing the position and going right on the offense to gain her dominant position. That's a very high fight IQ.
Well, you could argue this is as good as she has looked on the feet, and she continues to target that facial region. A lot of swelling now.
I'm one of those guys that will make an overstatement. I will talk about how great they look. I don't know, and I truly mean I don't know if she's ever looked better.
Yeah.
She looks like an absolute savage out there tonight. And the work that she has done on her opponent's face shows that.
Yeah, her opponent getting less recognizable by the minute. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that round is in the books. Namajunas is bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. Well, I'm just not sure how many more strikes she can take to that swollen area as they attend to her. We'll get you some replays.
Not many, J.A. She's in trouble. It's damaging, and every time another one lands on that type of swelling, it feels like a jolt of lightning through your face. She has got to move her head. She's got to be proactive in her defense so she's not taking too many shots.
All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when we get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Nice 1-2 there. Effective with the jab. Calvillo gets the single leg takedown. Well played. All right, full guard here for the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would say.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submission to get back to your feet.
She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. She's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she'll miss without. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Namajunas' eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there.
Oh, right into mount.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
In the half guard.
Well, Namajunas is back in full guard now. All right, so she lands another ground and pound strike here. We'll see if she can keep this activity up moving forward.
She's got to put a little more out there because now she knows that she can land.
Calvillo's right back to the full mount. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt.
That is tight.
Oh, looked pretty tight to me, but she bails on the submission attempt.
That was a slick transition.
All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Namajunas is in half guard. Lands another strike there. She's got it going on tonight, and the swelling on her opponent is starting to get pretty bad now.
It's getting bad. I mean, she's got to address it. She's got to change something up. Maybe shoot for a takedown. You cannot stay upright with this lady. She's too good in the stand-up.
All right, she's got her in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the bottom fighter, nothing advantageous about it.
It's not a good position to be in when you're in the bottom position. You've got to try to force some sort of improvement. You've got to force some sort of action that will allow you to return to your feet. It's very tough. It's very difficult. But if you're patient, there will be an out presented to you at some point. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two... Oh, my goodness.
That'll do it! Rose Namajunas finishes the job.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 49 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Thug Rose Namajunas.
All right, so what an effort tonight as we congratulate Thug Rose Namajunas. It's hard to just say Rose Namajunas without the Thug Rose. It's become her calling, and she was at her thuggish best tonight.
Another big victory for Rose Namajunas as she continues to add to a great legacy in this division.
Every time she fights and you got a microphone, you know what the people want to hear.
They want to hear the Thug Rose. Man, that was one of the greatest nights that I've ever experienced as Rose became the champion. And tonight, she gets...
See the